I spent my late Friday and most of Saturday meeting with you, meeting with the people who are the most important part of the show, which is our dear listeners. I went to an amazing Freedom Expo in Florida, about an hour from Orlando, and I met with the local director of the answer station there, Tim Robish, his amazing team, Chris, and all the others. And we had an amazing expo at a Harley Davidson motorbike dealership. If you want to go to have a fun event, you should probably do it surrounded by American steel. And it was an incredible organizational feat. We had Todd Saylor there on the platform, the Americans coach, motivating people, sponsoring the event. We had a firearms manufacturer there as well, Spikes Tactical. We had Corona cigars. Every single one of my team has now been handed a cigar because of the very, very gracious behavior of our sponsor. I want to talk to you about one person. She met me a year ago when I was at the Freedom Expo in Seminole at the Harley Davidson dealership. And she came up to me with her veteran husband and handed me this leaflet. And it means a lot to me because it means that we're actually achieving something with this show. The title of the leaflet is "In the Battle for America, You Must First Get on the Battlefield." Let me tell you what this woman has to say to all of her fellow Americans. You must get on the battlefield. Dr. Sebastian Gorka, a former deputy assistant to President Donald J. Trump, spoke in Florida recently about the political problems we face. He then asked if there were any questions of the audience. One man asked, "What can we do to fight all of this?" Gorka looked at him almost incredulously and said, "Didn't you hear what I was just talking about? Let me make it plain. If you are not a precinct committee man or woman at your local Republican executive committee, then you are not even on the battlefield. You must get on the battlefield." In 2016, when President Trump first ran, more than half of the 400,000 precinct spots were empty nationwide. America First citizens are now attempting to fill those spots, but are running into resistance by the establishment Republicans known as the Rhinos, the members of the quote-unquote elite of the never-Trumpers. Okay, well, now we know what happened during the last two national elections. It's clear. Not enough America First citizens were involved in the political process at the most basic level, where they could influence with their vote their party's local, state, and national decisions. Locally, county commissions and school boards are stacked with rhinos who refuse to stand for Republican values or listen to parents pleading against mandatory masks, vaccines, critical race theory, sex talk with children, and equity programs. In Seminole, 4 out of 5 school board members, 3 rhinos, handed the school board superintendent's job over to a Democrat lawyer. She is now initiating the LGBTQ agenda in the schools with her new equity committee. Can America and Florida count on you? There's a battle being waged across the nation. Will the establishment Republicans, aka the rhinos, the elites, and the never-Trumpers, continue to dominate the party on the county, state, and national levels? Or will the America First patriots rise up, take control, and vote in leaders who will protect the principles of the Republican Party platform, including the right to life, legal immigration, energy independence, religious freedom, free speech, election integrity, and the Second Amendment. Will we see a true red wave at the next election? Or will it just be another disappointing set of rhino ripples coming ashore? The good news is the choice is up to you. God bless you. You know who you are. Thank you for taking my message seriously, for getting engaged, for running for a local office, and for getting your fellow Floridians to do so, and coming up to me with proof that the message is being heard. Because the question is the one you just set on the back of this pamphlet, dear lady. Will the America First patriots rise up, take control, and vote in leaders who promote the principles that we believe in? It's such a short, concise summary. The right to life, legal migration, energy independence, religious freedom, free speech, election integrity, and the Second Amendment. She's doing something about it. What about you? We can win, but only if we're on the battlefield. Are you on the battlefield? Answer the question honestly. And if you're not, what's stopping you? Is America not important enough? Is your future, is the future of your children, your grandchildren, simply not important enough? If it is, pick up the baton like this lady did. God bless her and all who are stepping into the arena and onto the battlefield.